drop on you, kid, now I got you. You got the heart to get busy without your crew. Let's get it on, nigga, do what we gotta do. You bucking me, I'm bucking right back at you.
So you say you're gonna knock me out? I know I'm gonna knock you out. So I'll say this, I'll put 100,000 down. Right now, put your money where your mouth is. Let's do it, right now.
¿Eso no está roto ahí?
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
Simplemente gasa.
Mira los vendajes cuando se lo llevaron.
El vendaje es simplemente gasa. Y
no hay nada, no hubo nada y no va a haber nada.
Los cinturones aquí se hacen a un lado. Hay que pelear por honor y por gloria nada más.
I invite him into the ring, and like we say in Mexico, we don't fuck around.
What's up, man? What's up, champ? You okay?
You couldn't fight worse shit. You couldn't fight worse shit.
Don't whoop me, motherfucker.
You that with a motherfucking cab driver.
You let me know how you want to do this because I want it. Yeah. If Davey don't fight me, I'm telling you, God's honest truth. Yeah. I'm going to physically, yeah, burn him.
He's gonna get it from a real man. That's bullshit, baby. Cause when it's all said and done, there's only two motherfucking Mayweathers that count. Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather. And motherfucker, I'm not no junior.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
And a lot of corruption that's in boxing, and I'm willing to take a stand as a champion. Roy Jones Jr. is a great fighter, but somehow he don't have the same champion style or the same champion character when he step out of the ring and stand up for fighters that's being mistreated and being exploited as whores. It's a shame that fighters go in the ring that don't even have life insurance, and they go in the ring like me and Mr. Allen and risk our lives for something we love. The structure of the business is taking advantage of everybody that's on my side as a fighter, not on my side as agreeing with me, but on my side as an athlete. I am the athlete. I'm on the other side of the table. But I say that $225,000 for a championship fight of this level with so much controversy is a disgrace and is absurd. And I can find thousands of people in the boxing world that knows the business of boxing know for a fact that that's not credible. And not only that, it's about money, because I got a family, I got a kids. This fight took over 15 months to happen. I never got injured, and when I did get injured, it took 9 months. Hold up, it took 9 months.
Can we talk about the fight first, Bernard?
It took 9 months. The fight is not really important.
Well, it is to our audience. It is to our audience.
I knew I could beat this guy.
Particularly after the first fight.
When the politics put me on the shelf for 9 months waiting for a mandatory that's supposed to took place in 90 days after January 31st of 1998, and it didn't take place until August. You tell me, is it corruption in the sport? And then you tell me, let's talk about Robert Allen. That fight is over with. It's done. That's tomorrow. I don't worry about Robert Allen. I ain't have no doubt in my mind that I can beat him. I ain't have no doubt in my mind. But when you take a Michael Jordan out of the game for a year and expect him to come back to be sharp, you take an athlete like myself that never deviate from my craft, that never mess around in the streets, that don't get high, don't drink.
Wait a minute, Mike, who are you pointing all this anger at? Tell us exactly who you're pointing
It's no anger. It's you. Listen, it's you. I'm concerned more than upset. It's you and the other people in the industry that sits back and see, not criticize. And I'm not saying that you are the fault. I'm saying that you are outside looking in. Y'all know what goes on in the sport. Y'all want y'all interviews. Y'all want y'all writers. The writers want they quotes, and they want to do their Monday jobs, and they want to write the papers. But we all know that fighters are being taken advantage of, and our lives is on the line, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that the fight is not important to me. I got a job to do when I step in that ring. That's my 9-to-5 job.
Bernard, you've had to say it's your piece, but a lot of people out there who would be listening to this would say you don't have to fight. You don't have to be taken advantage of. You don't have to go along with the system if you're unhappy with it.
Listen what I'm saying.
Even though you may be right, I'm not disagreeing.
I'm going to close it off like this. It don't have nothing to do with just basic common sense. A lot of people didn't have to march and get spit on and get kicked in the head and beaten over the head, and despicable things were said to them just for me to vote today. So when you tell me that, yeah, you don't have to take this abuse from the people that's beating you over here in the club, spitting on you, calling you nigga, biting dogs, because, hold up, because, listen, because it don't have nothing to do with you, but I'm telling you that when things happen, doesn't mean that if I'm not happy with it, that don't mean I should quit and get out of business because I'm not happy with it. I'm a guy that stand up for what's right. And there's a lot of people that's in their grave and got assassinated for standing up for what they believe is right. You might have thought they were silly for doing it. I don't know your opinion on that. So when you tell me that I should quit boxing, not quit, but I shouldn't be in this sport. Hold up,
I'm not giving you an opinion.
You telling me I shouldn't be in this sport if I don't agree with the laws and the politics that goes in the sport, and I say you're wrong. I say that's the problem.
What are you going to do to change it?
I can't do nothing in one day, but what I can do by being, hold up, this is very important about my power. By being the middleweight champion of the world, one of the best in the world. If you don't want to listen, you would give me that time. That's the reason you're doing this interview now. Thank you.
What? They handed you the title. Who'd you beat the title? Who'd you beat for the title? Who'd you beat? Yeah, yo, look at you. He believes it too. Get up and I'll give you another belt. Who the fuck you knocking out? If I had your opponents, I'd have more knockouts too. Buddy, you fought Gavin Reese your last fight. We ain't heard of Gavin Reese in 10 years. Are you kidding me? Who did you beat for your first title? Who did you beat anywhere? You ain't even been in with guys that can fight. You ain't even been with nobody that can fight. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. You lying to yourself.
We can remember when you made outstanding fighter like Mayweather quit the fight. It seemed to us that in this fight, De La Hoya made you quit in the corner. Are you disappointed in that, or did your handlers not allow you to come out?
Nosotros nos recordamos de la pelea que tú tuviste grande, especialmente con Mayweather, que lo hiciste que se rajara en la esquina. ¿Esta vez te rajaste tú en la esquina o fue que tú...?
¡Bullshit!
Espera. Él está diciendo, te está
yo
preguntando...
No me rajé, no, tú tampoco, ¿no? ¿Qué?
No, te está diciendo él...
Suéltame la mano.
Perdón. No. Que si la esquina...
Yo nunca me rajé.
No, eso es lo que te pregunta.
Tú, okay. No es lo que dijo. Tú no estás transmitiendo,
Eso es lo que preguntó.
No estás traduciendo lo que yo estoy diciendo, ¿ok?
You know, as far as scoring for wrestlers. Boy, this turned into a wrestling match.
Time. Go in that corner. Go in the corner. Time out. I got hit. You got to take a second.
The ref said he got hit.
I got intentional fouls. I am not going to allow this. You're instigating a lot of this, and I'm not putting up with it. Not only that, you're hitting me. Okay? So stop. Stay right there. We're not done. Stay right there. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Max. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. You ready? 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 points. Okay? Stay back. Stop. I know, relax. I'd like to fine both of them. You determine what it is. Okay? Okay, I just want you both to know I've recommended fines. If I have to disqualify you guys, nobody's getting paid. Do we understand each other? Do we understand? Okay? Knock this shit off. Okay? Go back. Hey, let's get enough.
Boys, let's calm down, get out of there, pull back, and let's calm the fuck down.
Really just needs to stay out of trouble, I reckon, in this round to hold on to his title. There's no doubt about it. Williams needs a knockout punch. Crowd getting pretty excited over on the far side, and things getting a little bit out of hand. and I'm afraid these are the kind of scenes we do not want. We now have fisticuffs going on between some of the French and British supporters of Williams who were in that corner. Chairs being hurled around. Now look at this. These are the kind of scenes that are an absolute disgrace, of course. Boxing definitely doesn't need this. Chairs being hurled at the British supporters. And this is an absolute disgrace. Well, the fight's been held up, of course it has. I don't know what started all of that. So, oh, look at those chairs being hurled, and this is a very, very dangerous scene indeed. Now, people are going to get hurt there. And we've got the whole crowd joining in. The fight had a controversial background with that allegation of Williams being drugged in the first fight, and there have been bad feeling between the two camps. And look at that, he's been hit by a chair. Now, what happened on this far side? There's certainly some of the British supporters have been standing up in that corner and obscuring the vision of some of the French fans. Atmosphere's been getting worse as the fight's been going on, and somewhere in there somebody threw a punch rather stupidly, and look at this, this is the result. Everybody's piling in, and well, no sport wants scenes like this.
King's tirade began when I asked him about his own dealings in South Africa.
What about the million you got from Sun City? Well, the million I got from Sun City, and this I'm going to say to you because to me, you means nothing, because you have been one of the guys who have vilified me, crucified me, castigated me all throughout my career, not objectively, not fair and impartially. No, let me talk now. We made 3 appointments with you to give you another thing. As far as I'm concerned, you're a scumbag. I don't have no use for you at all. You may be the greatest, you do think you're the greatest, but to me, to you as a man to man, you are nothing. You are dirt, and I just walk around you to keep them stepping in. So you don't have to worry about me. So I don't have no use for you, Jack Newfield. Yes, I made the mistake. I made the mistake of thinking, not going to South Africa.
Then Don King did something I've never seen him do. He admitted he'd been wrong.
I stand reproved. I apologize for what I did because I understand that it was wrong. Even though I didn't go there, I thought I could do it at an arm's length transaction. But for a scumbag like you, Jack Newfield, that is prejudice. You don't have no right to do what you do. You're not.
King continued to vent his anger and then had my press credentials revoked.
Which is the fact that we control who comes to this. It's a privilege, not a right.
Later, King's men denied Frontline all access.
Here, take this man's tape out of his camera.
The argument spilled out into the hallway when King's men tried to take the videotape out of our camera.
No, I want the tape out of this camera. This is a private property.
King's stepson Carl also tried to intervene.
I ain't gonna be as nice as my father. I'm not.
You said he's been calling you out on social media?
For 2 years he's been following me, talking nonsense, and then all he said is nice things since he's got here. He's lulling everybody into a false sense of security. BJ Flores isn't this nice guy that he's trying to paint out he is. He's a clown and a mouthy idiot from over the water.
Jump, Tony, and it will come. Oh, beautiful shot! And that looked a finisher from Tony Bennett. And already the war of words begin with David Hay. And the emotions coming out. Aaron fails to get through the 3rd round.
He's been conning the British public since this pathetic comeback of his. Them 2 guys you fought last two were a joke, and you're robbing everybody who pays to come in the arena. I smashed your buddy, your playmate, your playboy, your nightclub buddy, and I will smash you the exact same way. He's going to heavyweight because he loves money and he loves big paydays. Well, brother, I'm the biggest payday you can get hold of right now, so bitch, we better do it soon.
And again, Hopkins doing his best to try to get a punch in the clinch. Steve Smoggers, you hands as we go to round 6, and there was a right
chance to jump right back on him and test his stamina and his age.
You're on the edge of getting thrown out of here. It's enough of your shit.
And he'd also hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, oh my, okay, Steve Smoger.
Good left hit. And there you have it. That's it. That's it. And they're brawling. Now fighting his trainer. And now it's getting ugly.
Now we're getting soaked.
And now we're getting soaked here. It is getting ugly.
Now that was the scheduled fight. Look at Lopez really started it by coming to the corner. He didn't need to do that, and he takes a left hand and another left hand, and that action was better than the action during their fight. Unbelievable.
Motherfuckers know who's the best. If it ain't Fat Joe, then it must be Lord Finesse.
Hot damn, it's the return of the funky man. I'm hip to the game. I'll always be the same. Cause while I'm broke,